So I have the kit right here, and I'm finally activating it. This isn't sponsored. I'm just like curious because I've never actually heard of this since I don't like really watch TV and see commercials anymore. But this was on sale for $40. So I'm gonna try this because I'm curious. So right now I'm just like activating the kit on my laptop, which is what like my phone is on. So that's why I'm looking that way. Alright, so I finally activated my DNA kit, so I'm gonna like do the test now. But it asks like so many questions that just makes me like a little suspicious. Like, why did I ask so many questions? Like, it's a pretty neat box. I'm gonna try and like make sure that I don't show anything that I shouldn't show. See, DNA, just like my ring. You know, I'm a bio major. I'm changing my major to anthropology with a specialization in biology, so there's still some bio in there. Look, I've activated it. So I don't need this paper. They have instructions. Like, you know, like don't eat, drink, chew gum, or smoke for 30 minutes before the sample. So yeah, that's what I made sure not to do. I haven't eaten like an hour, something more than an hour at this point. And I should expect my results in a few weeks. I have like the instructions here and on my laptop too. I'm gonna put it here. All right. I have to pay for the stamp if I remember. All right, I'm just gonna take everything out of here. These are the swabs. These are the vials. I'm gonna like stick it in. I'm gonna remind you of a COVID test. Okay, I've done step 1. That's to activate the kit. Open the test kit and lay out the unopened swabs and vials on a clean surface. Close the vial cap tightly. It was already closed. Oh no, I skipped a step. Okay, step 3. Remove one cheek swab from its wrapper. And use a swab head to scrape the inside of one of your cheeks while rotating the swab for 30 to 60 seconds. Alright, here it goes. COVID won't go like straight up your nose.
I think like when we have the first COVID test, only you like go to the like the people for like pharmacists or whatever, it'll be like this side and it like go like up your nose like to your brain basically. Luckily I didn't have to take that one because when I finally took a COVID test for the first time, it was like the shorter swabs and just like not too deep into the nose. I don't know why I'm going off like this, but yeah, let me like do this.
Alright, it's been like, I don't even know. I forgot. I counted at the beginning, but then like, I'm pretty sure it's been like more than 30 seconds. Look, I'm a little paranoid, so I'm gonna just do it for like a couple more seconds. Okay, I've opened one vial and insert the swab inside, swab end down. Once it touches, the bottom of the vial, break the swab like against the edge. Okay, kind of like a lollipop stick. Kind of smells like something. Anyways, close the vial lid tightly. Vial. English should be like tripping me up. I don't know how y'all always doing this shit. I'll make sure that this is like closed well. I'm not about to have them tell me, oh, you didn't do a good job, so can't process your results. What? Anyways, I'm gonna do the second one. This also reminds me of when I did Be the Match, like the kit for that. Except they take longer, it takes like 6 to 8 weeks to process your results, and this one's like 3 to 4 weeks. But like, yeah, similar thing, like swab inside of your cheek, put inside like the test file thing, then like send you your results, or like letting you know that we got the results in a couple of weeks, like stuff. Here goes. We want to like scrape aggressively. I know for Be the Match that's what we're supposed to do, but for this, it doesn't say to like do aggressively or anything. I don't know. Because I finished, I go back in for like just to be safe, you know. I'm not trying to have them tell me that I didn't do a good job. Anyway, like same process. Break it. It's a little past 8, and I don't know when the postal office closes because I have to buy a stamp. You don't like pre-stamp, pre-pay for the stamp. I have to buy that myself, and I think the postal office is already closed. So I'm gonna check that soon because I'm trying to like buy a stamp and mail this so I can get my results soon as well. I feel like they don't really like the online shopping stuff. Because first of all, after you buy it, you have to wait for the package to come. So there's no instant gratification for getting your package right away. That's why I prefer to just like shop in person so I can like see the stuff in person, be outside and all that. Make sure the vial caps are closed tightly. Yeah, that's what I've been doing because I'm not trying to have them tell me that I messed up. Place both vials on the cotton, on the cotton pad in the clear plastic bag and close the ziplock. Now, place the bag in the enclosed address envelope and seal the envelope. Mail the envelope by your postage expense or DNA lab. I must watch a video because they're telling me to like place it on the pad and like, actually I might be right. I'm just gonna pull up a video to watch just to be sure that I'm doing this right. I'm a little scared. All right, I've gotten clarity. It literally does go like right on and not like inside. No, cause like it looks like it could be open, but it actually can't. Like if you look at it for like a moment, it looks like it can be open. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this back in. I was like, wait, who's messing up here? The me or them? Okay, I'm fighting for my life a little out here. The cotton will stop moving. Damn. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay, I got it in. It's not like picture perfect. I'm gonna move it up more so it looks better, to be honest. It's bothering me how it's not like straight. It's crooked. I'm just gonna seal the envelope. Alright, now I'm just gonna see like what time the postal office closes, cause I'm trying to like buy a stamp. Or wherever like stamps are, you know, bought, can be purchased. Alright, so the postal offices near me, they're closed. That's okay, because who's gonna like go to the postal office at 8 p.m? Anyways, they're gonna be open tomorrow, per usual. So I'm gonna like, you know, buy the stamp and mail this tomorrow. Since it takes a few weeks to process, I'm gonna be home like away from college once I get my results. But that's okay, like, you know, I'll be patient, I'll wait. But I didn't tell y'all like why I'm doing this. Like, let me put y'all see the band-aid? I tried to donate, but I couldn't. But anyways, like, let me tell y'all like why I'm doing this in the first place. Alright, so my expectations for this is that like my results will mostly be West African because my parents are West African. Togo to be specific, but like how do they know like what specific like country or state you're from? Because you know like states, countries are man-made concepts. Like someone really said this land is my land, this land is your land. So I still don't know how that works. I mean, you think I know more because like it's my major, like biology, so that has to do with like evolution and stuff. But I don't. But anyway, like it's still right up my forte because basically my major. And because like my siblings and I all have the same parents, I think that like I can apply my results to my siblings. But like I also wanted to do this because like I watch the Boondocks sometimes, and like I saw the clip where Uncle Ruckus finds out that he's like 102% black with like the 2% margin of error. So that's like 100% black. And then like I was reading the comments and I found out that's right to be like a full-on like 100% black. Like there has to be like incest or something. Long story short, right to be 100% black. And also because like based on my country's history, they were colonized by Germany for like a small amount of time. Then Britain colonized like almost everyone at some point. And France colonized for like the rest of the time, which is why we still speak French there and all that. Also, so I can like brag about like my like any small percentage of like mixed DNA I have. Like I'm gonna say, oh, I'm 5% German. I'm kidding, kinda. I'm like curious. Also because my mother's like she's low key like light skin, naturally like light skin in a way, like not like mixed black and white light skin, but she's light skin. So I'm just like curious overall. Now that I've swabbed, I can finally eat. Like imagine if you eat like shortly beforehand, and then when you get your results back, you find out that like you're 50% GMOs or something. That low-key be funny, but like considering the fact that like you just spent like money, time, effort to do all this, like you better do it right, you know, and not find out that like you're 20% GMOs or something. But like it's just a little funny. So I went to the USPS and I dropped off the package, and I didn't know that I had to pay for like the actual package, which ended up being $5.15. I thought all I needed was a stamp, which I think is around like 80 cents. I don't like package and send stuff often, so I don't like really notice. But I thought that it would just be buying the stamp and then done. But so I had to like pay for the package, first class mail package, which ended up being $5.15. I'm just hoping that I didn't get ripped off or anything because I don't know. I just wholeheartedly trusting the lady working there to, you know, give me like the right proper information. But at least I finally sent it, and get my results in a couple of weeks. So that's gonna be pretty cool. It took me a while to eventually make this part of the video because once I got the results, I was like, wait, 75% Nigerian? Then where did Togolese people come from? So I had to search up and do like a bunch of research because, you know, I needed to be able to back up my claim and all that. stellar student. Also, like, land is man-made. Like, someone really said this land is your land, this land is my land. But, like, I just thought West African and Nigerian were, like, separated. I'm like, why? I also want to say that the reason why West African, or like West Africa might be grouped as one, is because, like, you know, over time, like, ethnic groups migrated to neighboring countries, so there aren't going to be too many differences between, like, each country. After all, like, countries, like, land, that's man-made concepts. So yeah, I'm assuming, I asked my mom about it and she didn't know much. I'm assuming that, you know, like the article says, Togolese people came from Nigeria, like a good bunch of them came from Nigeria, and they migrated here. Do I look Nigerian? Let me take off the glasses. Do I look Nigerian? Do I have Nigerian features? I don't know, like, interesting stuff overall. And I can brag about that 2% European DNA. Like, there is an equivalent of, like, the, oh, I'm 2% black, so I can say the N-word for, you know, being 2% European. I can still, like, brag about the 2% European for no real reason. I can back that up to back when Germany, Britain, or France colonized the area. I'm assuming that's where the 2% came from. Then, like, the wild countries, the other African countries, like the Horn of Africa, like the Ethiopia part or whatever, and other countries like Kenya. I'm assuming that maybe someone took a plane here or something, or like they migrated over here or something. Because it's like such a small percentage, but it managed to like find its way to my DNA. So I guess like a bunch of things had to happen at the right time, at the right place, in order for me to end up like getting this unique mix of DNA and different ethnicities and all that.